Well guys, it's time to do the other side of the corners in these dormers. And basically on anything else that is left. I got another coat on some of the areas, the other sides of the corners and the dormers and such. And then I did some of the flats a little whiter. You know, once over screw heads one more time. But now I think I'll let that wait, and then I'm going to probably do a light sanding and then hit some more of these seams and stuff just to see how everything's coming out. But gotta let this stuff dry, so that's gonna take a day or two. And I think I'm gonna go out there and work on the strawberry garden area. So stay tuned. Strawberry patch here one more time. Just gonna try to get this thing finished up today. Gonna be doing a little bit of canning tomorrow. My uncle's coming over. I guess he's got some apples from his tree. I've got those apples from my brother-in-law, and I also have one apple tree here that I can pick some off of. But if you look, we're getting quite a few strawberries now. Some of them actually turning red. So I'm hoping to get enough for a batch of strawberry jam that I can preserve. Still got too warm to work on the strawberry fence anymore, so I think I'm going to pick some apples and call it a day. And then hit it again in the morning while it's a little bit cooler. We're supposed to be in extreme heat here the next, I don't know, 5-6 days, so which is kind of unusual for us. This far north, seeing 90s, it's supposed to be up to 94 and 92 for the next few days, so at least until Wednesday. So I'm just going to try to do what I can and stay cool. Anyhow, I'll get back to picking apples and get back at everyone. Well, once again, good morning, everyone. I'm just going to work on the strawberry patch this morning while it's a little bit cool. About 7 8:30 in the morning. I am waiting on my uncle to get his ass up here so that we can start making some applesauce and canning it. But in the meantime, I figured while it's a little cooler this morning, I'm going to try to get some of this wire up on the strawberry enclosure. I don't want to mess around too long, but I was going to check and see if one of the power stations would run my air compressor for any length of time. But because I'm kind of in a hurry here, I think I'm going to bypass even trying that and just see if I can get some wire around this thing before my friendly little four-legged creatures decide to visit the ripening strawberries on the plants right now. You know, I gotta say that Amazon's a wonderful thing, but it sure wreaks havoc with my credit cards. I ordered this 19 gauge, I believe it is, chicken wire. 19 gauge galvanized chicken wire, and PVC coated, so with luck it won't rot out in 5 years. We shall see. Hopefully that PVC coating will do the trick. Because on my last chicken coop, I think the just galvanized only lasted about, I think 3-4 years before there was holes already rotting through. Chickens getting out, critters getting in. So anyhow, this is 5 foot tall. So that should keep pretty much everything out that's not too determined to jump in it. It's getting buried a couple inches down, so it'll keep some of the burrowing animals out of it. But we shall see. Anyhow, I'll get this all unwrapped and then get back to everyone. Yep, already humid as heck. Anyhow guys, basically just like that, so that should keep out the majority of the critters that want to get in. Obviously you're not going to stop Mother Nature and her little friends, but that should help quite a bit. At least to the point of keeping the deer away. So anyhow, I'll get back to you when I get that wrapped up. Okay guys, I got the wire up here, as you see, and now I gotta get cleaned up some and probably change my shirt now that I'm drenched, and start processing them apples for some applesauce, maybe some apple butter, we'll see. Yeah, so basically I just gotta fill in the dirt now, back around it a little bit, and then put the top on and build a gate for it. Probably put some mulch in there also. I know I was warned against it, but one, I want to dress it up, and two, I want to at least keep the weeds out for a few years after going through the expense of doing it this way. But anyhow, I'll get back to you. Hopefully we'll be processing applesauce at that point. just putting some lemon juice in the pan here with some water just to keep the apples from browning as much. I'm going to start the coring the apples. I'll slice them a little smaller just to aid in cooking them down some. I'm not going to peel these because I want a little bit thicker of a applesauce. Go ahead and cut the bruises and bad spots out. These are pretty tiny apples, but these are the ones that my brother-in-law brought over to me. Anyhow, I'll get back to everyone when I get some more of these apples peeled and cored. You know, it's really bad too. I was looking at an apple mill, so we wouldn't even have to do any of this. All we would have to do is core. Or not core. All we would have to do is cut them in four.
Well, what does apple mill do?
Well, it basically squeezes out everything that's in. But that was too cheap because they wanted, I think, 129 or 159 bucks for it.
Where was that at?
Well, I seen it online on one, and then a hand-powered one at Fleet and Farm. That I think was 89 bucks or something. But that one side, no, one side, it kind of grinds them up, but it's got a filter on it, so it'll allow the apple to flow through, but it'll kick out the seeds and the peel. Yeah, you might want to get in the shade here. It's going to get awful warm out there.
That's all right. I need to shed some weight.
Yeah.
Winter's coming.
Yeah. Shit, that one popped while it was in my hand. Well, guys, that's 100 and what did I say? 103 pints that my uncle and myself canned of applesauce this weekend. This is day 2, by the way, of it.
Let's just say it's the hottest weekend.
Yeah, the hottest weekend of the friggin' year, too. Currently it's sitting at 90 degrees, 91 degrees. So we picked a hell of a weekend to do this in, but the applesauce is all made, so. And that was the end of it. Anyhow, guys, hope everybody enjoyed. We'll see everyone on the next one.